What's up, guys? Today, we are going to do something groundbreaking, never before seen on the internet. Talk about Star Wars. Everybody's speculating what's going to happen in Episode 7. Forget that. We're going to tell you what needs to happen. And we have an awesome panel of Star Wars mega fans to help us out. First, from the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater and Reno 911, Justin Donaldson. And you know him from Belated Media. He's the man behind the massively popular What If Episode 1 Were Good? What If Episode 2 Was Good? Michael Barrity. Michael, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Let's talk about the What If They Were Good videos.
Okay.
What kind of reaction are you getting from the fans?
For the most part, incredibly positive, because I think myself and everybody else went into all those prequel films really hoping for great things. Nobody goes to the movies because they want a film to suck.
So Justin, as someone who camped out to waiting to watch these films, what did you think of them?
Well, I've actually learned to love Episode 1. But at the time when I first saw it, it was the worst experience of my life.
So clearly we all have some degree of trauma from these prequels. But Lucas is gone. They're starting over. Episode 7, what do we want to see?
There are a few things that we don't want to see. Everybody who has been a part of the original trilogy theoretically could be back. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Who of those do we really want to see? Justin, do you have any thoughts?
I want to see everybody.
Yeah.
I want to
Really?
see absolutely everybody.
But to what degree do you want to see them?
I want them to be the only people in the movie.
Really?
Yes.
Are you you're serious?
Yeah, I am dead serious.
Okay. I haven't even considered that option, and I didn't see that coming from you.
That is not supposed to be funny or ironic. That is really what I want to see.
When I called you and asked you want to do this, you didn't say you were going to come in with those, with that.
I said I have a difference of opinion than most people.
You do. And let's pit Michael, who wants to expand the universe, against you, so to speak, who wants to cling to an elderly Carrie Fisher. You don't want her in the slave Leia outfit, do you?
Yeah, why not?
God forbid. All right, all right. Versus. Michael, if you would please sit here, stay right there. You are an enemy of the state right now. All right. Wow. Michael, you strike me as a level-headed man. What do you have to say about this?
Like, I have absolutely no problem with revisiting areas and characters, but I don't think they should be the entirety of what 7, 8, and 9 are going to be. Because if we just have an overabundance of, hey, here's the grab bag of everything from your memories and childhood, does that mean Darth Vader and Palpatine and Darth Maul?
Yes.
Okay, that's where okay, no. Because
To me, the Star Wars films are not just a series of good and bad movies. When we were kids, we saw the original 3 movies. They filled you with hopes and dreams. Then in your late teens, early 20s, the prequels came around and you were smacked in the face with the reality of life that maybe not all your dreams are going to come true and not everything's going to be okay. The prequels did this to me. The prequels made it so that I cannot look forward to or hope for good movies anymore.
Jeez, that's powerful.
yeah.
Star Wars really did a number on your head, man.
Yeah, it did.
If we're going with the idea that this is taking place 30 or 40 years in the future, I'm fine with seeing them as themselves.
Yeah.
But seeing Luke swing a lightsaber around isn't going to be as...
God, that's the last thing I want to see is Mark Hamill in a lightsaber battle present day.
Did you hear anyone complaining about how old the people were in Cocoon? None.
Terrible argument.
Great reference.
Justin, you really made us think today. I want to turn to Michael now just for a moment. Tell me what you think needs to happen with Episode 7.
Well, I'm absolutely fine with seeing some of those old characters return. However, it should be, again, new characters being introduced who these characters interact with, and then they become our leads. Also, the threat of the Empire now being somewhat thwarted should be coming from a different angle, not just the dark side.
Let me ask you this. What about an overall turn to kind of the gravity, the mythology that is Star Wars?
I think Episode 7 is going to have a bit more lightness to it than the original trilogy.
Yes.
However, there's going to be the darkness brooding in the back that's going to be like, oh, despite the fact that we have this new republic, evil still exists, and now we have to rise up and face this challenge.
Justin, what you really want aside, can you see them bridging the gap and getting back to a little bit of the gravity of the old films?
Yeah, I could totally see that. I think one thing we haven't touched upon is what these movies are going to actually look like, because the prequels don't look anything like the original trilogy.
We've already had mentioned that they're shooting it on film. They're using more practical effects in terms of both sets and creature design, to my understanding. So that tangible aesthetic should be there.
And look, you know, if they can make something that looks and feels like the original trilogy, then I can come around to your side, and I can be totally open to new stories, new characters, new adventures.
This episode has been very exciting, but now we're going to give you an internet exclusive. We're going to tell you what the titles of episodes 7, 8, and 9 are going to be. We brought in a wheel that is a Star Wars title generator. It's filled with jargon, Gungans, Hope, Jedi, and so on and so forth. All right, let's find out the title of episode 7.
Absolutely.
Hope Attack. There you have it. Episode 7, Attack of the Hope. Episode 8. Sith clones. And finally, episode 9, Disney, I hope you're listening. Jedi Empire. To recap, episode 7, Attack of the Hope. Episode 8, Sith clones. Episode 9, Jedi Empire. You're welcome, everyone. I want to thank my awesome panelists for really bringing it today. Justin, thank you for your extraordinary views. Michael, thank you for being here, sir. Check out his videos, Belated Media. So what do you want to see happen in the upcoming Star Wars movies? And who do you think was right? Leave a comment in the section below. Best answer gets a $25 Best Buy gift card. Brought to you by Cinema Now from Best Buy. I want to thank you for watching. I'm Hal Rudnick. Hit me up on Twitter. Bye-bye. Ellis picked Michael Jordan.
Yes.
And one
From
might
Space
say,
Jam.
he cornered the market, got the best basketball player.
Who's better than Jordan?
Teen Wolf. He's got ridiculous ups. He could surf on top of a van.